Welcome to Impact. Headlines. Effects of Red Sea crisis on trade to last until 2025. India row impacts Maldives tourism. UK economy out of recession. According to Global Research Initiative, an economic think tank, global impact from the Red Sea crisis will become visible on trade volumes in the financial year ending 2025. The report added that the crisis has resulted in a 30% increase in transit times and a 9% drop in global shipping capacity, as a result increasing shipping costs by over 40 to 60%. The crisis is expected to have an adverse effect on Asia, Africa and European regions. Impact on Sri Lanka. The port of Colombo has seen a 25% increase in transshipment volumes in January from a year earlier. With shippers rerouting their vessels around the Cape of Good Hope, the Colombo port has emerged as a major transit point. Transshipment volumes account for a substantial 81% of the total throughput. Tourism in Maldives is adversely affected following 3 Maldivian deputy ministers making derogatory comments over Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Lakshadweep. In 2023, India was Maldives' largest tourism source market, followed by Russia and China. Currently, following the recent row, India has slipped to the 6th position, raising concerns for the Maldivian economy, which is heavily dependent on tourism. Impact on Sri Lanka. India also is Sri Lanka's largest tourist source market. During the first 2 months of 2024, visitors from India amounted to 64,426, up 134% from a year earlier. This helped February arrivals to be the best since COVID-19 pandemic. The UK economy returned to growth after staying in a recession during the second half of 2023. The economy grew by 0.2% in January from a 0.1% a month earlier. The pickup comes from a growth in retail and wholesaling. According to Liz McKeown, Director of the Office of National Statistics, the construction sector has performed well after being subdued for much of the last year. The IMF expects the UK economy to grow 0.6% in 2024. Impact on Sri Lanka. The UK is Sri Lanka's second largest export and third largest tourism source market. Economic growth in the UK is vital to increase goods demanded from Sri Lanka. Further rising UK citizens' discretionary spending is critical to encourage their foreign travels. During the first 2 months of 2024, tourist arrivals from the UK was up 32,279, up 118% from a year earlier. And that's a wrap for this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest developments in Sri Lanka.